Moments with Dr. Greta are brought to you by the Ashley Clinic in Chanute, Kansas. Sugar addiction. Can your babies get addicted to sugar? Well, we think that is possible. So we have a saying, prepare the present to forge the future. So in other words, the present today, when you are deciding what to give them, can make a difference for them later on. So let's get to the sugar thing. What is sugar addiction? Well, drug dependence, we know, is characterized by compulsive, sometimes uncontrollable behaviors that occur at the expense of other activities and need to be repeated. Yes, we can get addicted through about 4 or 5 stages. There's binging, where we have a whole bunch of it all at one time. Boy, that was enjoyable somehow or another. Then there's withdrawal. My gosh, we ought to repeat that again because that was so enjoyable before. Then there's the craving, and there's the sensitization. Your body gets overstimulated with it, and then there's tolerance, and you need more and more. Sugar addiction for our children can be the same way. So you start out with this social thing. In other words, you give them a little piece of something, and you see their little eyes light up, and boy, they are all excited. So then you want to repeat it, and you develop the social aspects with eating. That's never a good combination. So pay attention to what you are doing. How are you preparing the present for your children in terms of addiction? Well, let's get back to sugar addiction. What are the reasons for this? It has to do with dopamine, has to do with serotonin, and with the opioids. Your body puts all of those things out when there's a high sugar. And at that point, then your insulin level is supposed to try to put the sugar into the cells, but sometimes there's too much sugar and your insulin just can't keep up. So then you get liver disease, you eventually get obesity, and then that leads to the diabetes. So we want you to think about what you are doing with your kids. Prepare the present to forge the future and give that kid a hug.